who made that controversial decision on Saturday to declare the pitch at Greenock playable. He joked to me tonight just before we came on. He said, you know, the pitch really isn't playable tonight, it's too warm, referring of course to the pipes underneath the soil, and Ibrox, filled with hot water through the cold spell that kept the pitch eminently playable. Of course, it's very mild tonight, very windy, and it could be very damp. I think rain is in the air. John MacDonald, Cooper, who started off in that outside right position, Robert Fritz, who scored the opening goal on Saturday. Free kick. Strong wind behind Davy Cooper as he takes that. Just a little too low. Robertson. David McPherson fighting hard. Clinging, brought down. Only one change in the Morton side with Gillespie. If you could call it a change, it's the team which finished on Saturday afternoon. Gillespie was a sub and he's now on from the start tonight. Rangers only one change. Craig Patterson back in as captain and as centre half. There is Patterson, first of the ball. Italy around the outside. Was Gillespie getting his touch to it. Fritz going the wrong way. And there's Monroe. Tiny little band of supporters from Morton hugging that southwest corner of Ibrox. That's McCoist playing in midfield, just behind the strikers. Fritz, neat little spot. Cooper trying to get it back to Fraser, and McDermott. Dangerous pass back. Goalkeeper certainly had to look lively. Right off the top of McKinnon's head. No, breaking too quickly for Cooper, but it is Rangers' ball. It's MacDonald. Fraser with McKinnon, who was actually coming up to receive that. Cooper. McDermott missing that, and it's over. It's a corner kick, and that was a clear-cut chance for Rangers, which McCoist really ought to have put away. I think the goalkeeper was complaining that he had been fouled, but in any case, the referee did not stop the play. And look at that goal gaping. McCoy's missed. Off the back of McPherson's head. Fritz. Another corner. Flag there will tell you that this should curl in with Rangers playing with a very strong wind, and that's a no. Still not there. Oh, incredible. Mitchell, just one of the three players, with McPherson and McCoist all coming in to put it away. The goal remains intact, and with almost 20 minutes gone, despite miraculous escapes, it's still nothing each. Oh. Straight over, nobody touched that this time, off the crossbar, and Bonnie McDermott, a very relieved looking man now. I cannot imagine that that is part of any deep tactical strategy by Morton and the goalkeeper. Try and put the ball out of play on the right all the time from his kick out. Not sure what they're trying there at all. McPherson quite happy to settle for that throw in. indeed. He's ran out of steam, lost his balance, and that is to Cooper. Better play by Cooper, good control. Wants to take him with this, a brilliant ball. John MacDonald cuts it back. And Ali McCoist again. There's Prince. And to be a top-class striker, you've got to put away chances like that. That was absolutely superb play by Cooper on international form. Taking everybody with him. Look at the way he dragged holes wide open in that defence, putting it up for MacDonald, intelligently back eventually, and what a very, very poor effort to finish off. Prince. I think a push there by David McPherson. He has free kick. Minutes of the first half left, still nothing each, and that's to Cooper. Nice little give by Cooper, turns beautifully on it. Oh, superb play. Here's the overlap, Fraser on the run, Welsh goes with them, that's a great ball. Oh, dear, oh dear, oh dear. Welsh, Rangers I think tonight are specialising in open goal. This is great play again by Cooper. We really must be so frustrated at a build-up like that he engineered. Fraser slinging it over, and there was John MacDonald on the drop, but way up high. McKinnon. Oh, foul, certainly a throw-in. McCoist. There's Cooper, and he touched it, it's still not put away, and John MacDonald was so well covered. And all credit to Morton, they're picking up the spare attacker extremely quickly before they can settle down. Still no scoring. Now 15 minutes to half time. Cooper. Great play by Cooper. Fraser straight to a defender. Here's McKinnon. Now Fraser. To McPherson, a little bit too quick. I think they intended to play the 1-2. Duffy still playing extremely soundly. Crumbs MacDonald to McKinnon. Throw to Morton. Long one, and a very useful one indeed as Dock goes up. Good recovery by Monroe. Zahara dabbing it back. Oh, it's just over. There might have been a touch by the keeper. There was. Morton's first shot of the match. Danny Doherty laid very neatly back to him, whistling it in. And although almost a late start after it, Nicky Walker did touch it. Sullivan with it. Goal gets off a wanted player, it's a goal kick. And the only sustained attack we've seen from Morton in the game so far. The touch on off the back there. That's a better shot by McCoist, well controlled. Really made it up his mind to keep it low. The goalkeeper just led to the side. Doak. Nothing very much there for Morton. Towering ball there by Walker. Mitchell. What a tangle of players. That's a good ball by Fraser. Here's Cooper. Just a little bit too obvious with that one. Duffy across. Ball still in play. That's Monroe. Duffy. Oh, MacDonald given a great chance. Must be, yes. Mitchell finishes it off. 1-0. With about 8 minutes of the first half remaining. That towering ball there, deceiving Duffy. MacDonald made the best use of it, slid it across, and that is one that could not possibly have been missed. Neatly in there, and Alec O'Hara puts that forward, and Monroe's behind it. Fraser. Two brilliant balls we've had from Fraser in the past minute. Much more like him. There's a great pass to McCoy's. Can he go up it? And he can't. Great play by Rangers. Triangular play that almost got the penetration. Fraser with the ball, Cooper picking it off, and Ali McCoy's with a run through a desperate tackle at the end. All eyes on the referee, and there goes his whistle for half-time. Rangers are 1-up. That goal scored by Mitchell, but if ever a game illustrated how lacking they are in a quality finisher, it was tonight, because in terms of chances and gaps they open in this Morton defence, they ought to have been really 4 or 5 in front, but they are not, and therefore Morton, at the price of 10-1 the bookies are giving them, are still, I suppose, in with a slight chance. You never know. It's cup football. Well, Morton are now playing in the second half with very strong wind behind them. By the way, Jock Wallace, the Rangers manager, wasn't able to come tonight. He's still indisposed, still recovering from that hernia operation, but I'm sure that any medicine that he gets tonight will not be as effective as a good result. Rangers making it very, very difficult for themselves in the first half. Free kick to Morton. I don't think either of the players touched that. There's Mitchell. Coyce can't quite get it. And steps Patterson. There goes Cooper. McPherson going through. There's a very good run. And just touched back there by Welsh. Impressive performance by both Welsh and Duffy. Robertson shielding it, gets away from Monroe. That's a very good run. Touched it aside by Walker from Gillespie. It's a good save by the goalkeeper. Went for it quickly, although I really think that Gillespie ought to have put it away to the other side of the keeper if he could have managed that. But on the run, it's not all that easy. Walker happy to push it over again. That's Sullivan with it. David McPherson just got in, and that's clinging. Out again. Coyce can't go in on it. Fritz does. Little Swede playing well there. Waiting for the breakaway, goes round as McKinnon goes forward. McKinnon for Rangers. and he just didn't quite have the skill to take well shot. Rangers get the corner kick, but a very, very good run forward by McKinnon. Broad smile in his face. I think the referee in actual fact is going to have a word. No, just waves the corner kick on this. Cooper. But I let fly himself. That's a very good save. There's McPherson, there's Prince, and that's a wild one by MacDonald and Rangers. Once again, finding it very difficult to cope with a congested penalty area. Although that was a classy move by Cooper. He delayed it, and then got the opening and brought out that very fine save. Nice deep touch on there by Doak. Mitchell jumped a little too soon and slightly lucky there, the ball coming down onto his thigh. Here's Mitchell. Shakes his defender that time. MacDonald gets a chance. Fraser. 2-0. With 7 minutes of the second half gone. John MacDonald, I think MacDonald was very surprised he got the ball to his feet there. Suddenly went past the defender and very benevolently he pushed it to the side. He could have scored himself. There was Fraser racing in. That was unsavable. 2-0. Twice with a chance to get to that. McPherson got the head behind it. Accuracy with the clearance, the big long legs. Getting the advantage, and now John MacDonald. Cooper wanted it and gets it. Here's Cooper to MacDonald. No offside. Cooper. Brilliant turn. Will he chip it? He does. It's too hard. Just a trifle too hard. Rangers got the corner. Delightful play again by Cooper. But the ultimate chip went right beyond the centre of the goal. Nevertheless, a corner kick. Floats away to that far post. It seemed to float in the air and nobody challenged the goalkeeper. Robertson. Patterson leaning into him. Corner kick. Floated in, the goalkeeper sticks to his line. Robertson tries to get there. This could be very interesting. That just pass from Jim Wilson. And this is an opportunity for Bobby Russell to come on with McCoist coming off. Bobby Russell, the sub, will be on for the last 15 minutes of this game. That's all that is left. McKinnon, who captained Rangers on Saturday. Mountainous clearance again against the wind. John MacDonald. Fraser puts it very wide indeed. Throw to Rangers though. Oh, there's never been any doubt about how this game would go, and looking back over the immense pressure that Rangers had, as I said, made it very difficult for themselves in some of the finishing. Russell. It's MacDonald after this. Rangers get the throw, just lacking a little bit of flair and subtlety. John MacDonald. Robert Fritz making the run right across there. Fraser might go for the long one. There's Mitchell. Run forward there by Doherty. Well, Monroe after it. Quite happy to push it out. I think it was push, yes. Linesman indicating elbowing. Free kick. Go ahead there by Mitchell. Cooper. Well, we're seeing more and more of Morton in this last 15 minutes. Fraser should bring it down. Trundles it away towards the corner. The game finishing. Well, we've 12 minutes left, but it's apparently finishing in a very subdued atmosphere. Almost as if it's all over and done. It's not. Oh! That ought to have gone in. There's other chance. It does this time. Tom Sullivan finishes it off. Well, there we are. Only one goal in it. Just when it looked a kind of sleepy atmosphere was descending on Ibrox, that ball rattled in first off the post. It should have gone in. And Sullivan, quick as a flash, finishing off that as it came across goal. 2-1. Cooper ought to pick it up, and he does. Cooper going through. Little flick to the side, and MacDonald seemed to take his eye off it. Again, Rangers finishing touch eluding them. That's MacDonald. Behind everybody. Very slack pass. Morton fighting. Dom Sullivan. Just whipped away from him. A real cup tie again. All look to formality. Dunk. Monroe can't quite get that. Fraser away to Cooper. Tries to get it to Bobby Russell. What a fine pass. Neat play, needs a chip over. Not high enough. Fraser, Mitchell tries to get it. Cooper again. MacDonald, that's it. 3-1. 9 minutes left. Delicately put away, but what a pass by Cooper again. He has that uncanny touch of finding a player, making it look very easy, and giving him the opportunity to kill it off as MacDonald did, right over the goalkeeper.
Final score 3-1.